Good afternoon, Prestige family, and welcome to another episode of What's Up Monday. It's January 11th, 2021. So first and foremost, we're supposed to get an update from the governor on Friday. So fingers crossed we're going to be able to open in person again. I'm sure there's going to be restrictions as there were before, but as always, let's get an idea. Let me know in the comments below, are you more interested in virtual or in-person classes? Now, this isn't going to lock you in, but I just want to kind of get a feel for where is everybody at. So in the comments below, if you're interested in virtual, just comment virtual. If you're interested more in in-person classes, comment in person, and that way we can kind of keep an eye on what you guys are looking for as well as what is the state allowing. So this is week number two. Week number two, we're going to continue on our practice of discipline. Last week we worked on self-discipline, doing the stuff that you're supposed to be doing without being told. So this week we're going to be working on doing what you should be doing before doing what you want to do. Now naturally, kids are going to be interested in only doing what they want to do. It's natural. The problem comes in is if we don't change that habit at a young age, it's not so cute at 15, 20, and on into their adulthood. People that are basically always indulging what they want to do first and neglecting what needs to get done do not have a very successful life. And that is the main thing that we want to be teaching the kids now. Get the things done that need to be done. Therefore, you're going to have a lot more time to do the things that you want to do. It's kind of a weird thing that people don't quite understand until you experience it. By knocking out all of the things that you have to do, you're going to have all of this free time afterwards. And that free time is more enjoyable, right? Think about a time where you neglected to do something that you were supposed to do and you were off doing something that you wanted to do. A lot of times at some point, your mind starts drifting back to, you know, I really should get back to that thing that I'm supposed to be doing. But you know what? I'm having a lot of fun. Well, now you're not having a lot of fun because you keep thinking back to what you're supposed to be doing. So ultimately, we want to be teaching the kids, get everything done that needs to be done, so then you can focus 100% on having fun and doing the things that you want to do. So that's what we're going to be working on in classes this week. For our little dragons, they're going to be working on their confidence. So they're going to want their leader's voice, making sure that they have a good, strong voice, able to speak clearly. We want to avoid those mumble years when the kids hit teenagers and everything becomes monosyllabic and grunts and just barely able to understand what they're saying. So we're going to have a good leader's voice. You're going to want one hand target to play one of our catch games and one of our awesome. You're going to want a whole bunch of objects that you can mess up the room, because discipline means cleaning up. So we're going to have the kids clean up the room, and we're going to show you how we can have them do it in lightning speed time. So that's going to be a whole lot of fun for our little dragons. For our kids karate class, this is week number 2, which means it's Blue Stripe week. This is Blue Stripe number 1. You're going to be working on doing something you're supposed to be doing without your parents having to tell you to do it. Voila! How good of discipline is that going to be? Now, here's the catch. Well, not the catch, but the key. Parents, you choose what you want that thing to be and make sure it's something easy that they can do. A lot of times what I see in the Blue Stripe Challenge is you give them this challenge that's pretty hard. And then you're like, well, they didn't do it, so we have to do it for another week. And then they didn't do it, we have to do it for another week. Well, you're teaching them that things are really hard. And what we want to do is just the opposite. Teach them that discipline is easy. Give them something simple to do that they can earn, and then they can start the ball rolling to be successful, and they're going to want to do more. If you hold that carrot a little bit too high, if you make the task a little bit too challenging, they're going to just give up on it and go, I can go play a video game. It's a whole lot easier. Right? So you want to find that good spot. If you're not sure what to do, as always, reach out. Let's have a conversation. I'm more than happy to give you plenty of ideas of how to help your child develop that discipline this week. So the Blue Stripe Challenge. Leadership training. Leadership training, we've got class tonight right after our regular class. We're going to be continuing on what goals in 2021 are you going to reach in all of the different areas that we talked about. We talked about personal development. We talked about in relationships. We talked about in school. We talked about chores at home, et cetera, et cetera. So you want to make sure that you have your 2021 goals when you come to class for leadership. And then, hey, guess what? It's an extra cool week. It's my birthday on Thursday. Happy birthday to me. And you know what? One of the best things that I love doing on my birthday is teaching class. Right? I get to see everybody, and we'll have to think of something extra cool to do on Thursday. But if you'd like to wish happy birthday, I always love seeing and hearing from you guys for each of those. So that's what's going on this week. We're going to continue on discipline. Our little dragons have their equipment, Blue Stripe Challenge for the Karate Kids, and then leadership training, working on those goals for 2021, and it's my birthday. So have a super awesome weekend. Again, fingers crossed, on Friday the governor comes out with the new requirements or expectations, whether we're going to be able to open or not. You can be sure I will be paying attention and listening to that and let you guys know. Again, if you haven't, in the comments, if you're watching this as a replay, type in your comment, are you interested in person or are you interested in staying virtual? Just give me an idea of where your mind is at so that way I can be working hard for everybody. All right, have a super awesome day. It's time to go get ready for classes, and I will see you guys in class. Bye, everybody.